नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतीरुत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। So today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, 14th chapter, titled Brahma's Prayers to Lord Krishna, text number 3. Jnane prayasamudapasya namanta eva Jnane prayasamudapasya namanta eva Jivanti sanmukharitam bhavadiya vartam Jivanti sanmukharitam bhavadiya vartam Sthane sthita srutigatam tanuvang manobhir Sthane sthita srutigatam tanuvang manobhir Ye prayasho jita jitopyasita istrilokyam Ye prayasho jita jitopyasita istrilokyam Jnane prayasamudapasya namanta eva Jivanti sanmukharitam bhavadiya vartam Sthane sthita srutigatam tanuvang manobhir Ye prayasho jita jitopyasita istrilokyam Jnane prayasamudapasya namanta eva Jivanti samadukham bhavadiya vartam Sthane sthita srutigatam tanuvang manobhir Ye prayasho jita jitopyasi traistrilokyam Mataji's. Jnane, for knowledge. Prayasam, the endeavor. Udappasya, giving up completely. Namantaha, offering obeisances. Eva, simply. Jivanti, live. Sat Mukharitam, chanted by the pure devotees. Bhavadiya Vartam, topics related to you. Sthane, in their material position. Stitaha, remaining. Shruti Gatam, received by hearing. Tanu, with their body. Vak, words. Manobhi, and mind. Ye, who. Prayasah, prayashaha, for the most part. Ajita, O unconquerable one. Jitaha, conquered. Api, nevertheless. Asi, you become. Taihi, by them. Trilokyam, within the three worlds. Translation and purport. Those who, even while remaining situated in their established social positions, throw away the process of speculative knowledge and, with their body, words and mind, offer all respects to the descriptions of your personality and activities, dedicating their lives to these narrations, which are vibrated by you personally and by your pure devotees. Such people certainly conquer your lordship, although you are otherwise unconquerable by anyone within the three worlds. Purport. Here the word Udappasya clearly indicates that one should not even slightly endeavor to understand the absolute truth by the process of mental speculation, for it invariably carries one to an imperfect, impersonal understanding of God. The word Jivanti indicates that the devotee who always hears about Lord Krishna will go back home, back to Godhead, even if he can do nothing except maintain his existence and hear topics concerning the Lord. Srila Sanatana Goswami has explained the words Tanu, Vak, Manobhi by the body, mind and words in three ways. In reference to devotees, through their body, words and mind, they are able to conquer Lord Krishna, thus becoming perfect in Krishna consciousness. They can touch his lotus feet by their hands, call him to come with their words, and attain his direct audience with their mind simply by thinking about him. In the case of non-devotees, the words Tanuvang Manobhir refer to the word Ajita, unconquered, and indicate that those who not engaged in loving service of the Lord Krishna cannot conquer the absolute truth by bodily strength, verbal expertise and mental power. Despite all their endeavors, the ultimate truth remains beyond their reach. In reference to the word Jitaha, conquered, the words Tanuvang Manobhir indicate that pure devotees of Lord Krishna conquer his body, mind and words. Lord Krishna's body is conquered because he always remains by the side of his pure devotees. Lord Krishna's words are conquered because he always chants the glories of his devotees. And Lord Krishna's mind is conquered because he always thinks about his loving devotees. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has explained the words Tanuvang Manobhir in regard to the word Namantaha, that is offering obeisances. He explains that the devotees can take full advantage of the transcendental topics of the Lord by offering all respects to those topics with their body, words and mind. One should engage his body by touching the ground with his hands, head, while offering obeisances to the topics of the Lord. One should engage his words by praising transcendental literatures such as Bhagavatam, mind and words in favorable activities to please the Lord. And Lord Brahma, after doing that mistake, when he has come to a realization that this 7-year-old small, not 7-year-old, he was below 5 years because he was doing Vatsapal Leela at that time, maybe 4 years old, 4.5 years old. This small boy is not a small boy, he is my master, Supreme Personality of Godhead. And he said afterwards that, as I think I have known you, I have come to understanding that I don't know you. And the more I think that I come to know you, I only come to know that I don't know you enough. There's another Virodhabhas, You think you know Krishna, but you actually come to a realization that it is impossible to know the limits of Krishna's personality and his activities. So this is the topmost brain of the whole universe. Rather topmost 4 brains that he had given in this particular universe, With, you can imagine how much intelligence, how much sukshma capacities Lord must have bestowed upon him. It's like the four-celled zygote that takes birth in the womb of a woman after having union of men and women. The 4-celled zygote, we can't even see with eyes, barely with microscope. That has the information of the whole body for all the number of